God is speaking directly to your heart today, assuring you that a divine harvest is approaching. This harvest isn't random. It's the outcome of your quiet faithfulness. Every seed you've planted in tears, every whispered prayer in the dark, every sacrifice made when no one saw, has not gone unnoticed. He is about to honor those acts in a way that will leave you speechless. A shift is on the horizon, one that will reveal his faithfulness in full measure. Even when you haven't been able to see or feel it, God has been working. Behind every delay, every unanswered question, and every closed door, there's been movement. He's been orchestrating circumstances, preparing the right people, and aligning opportunities. There are angels, real, powerful, purposeful, assigned to your life. They're guiding you, protecting you, and helping usher in the blessings you've been praying for. If you could see what's taking place spiritually, you would walk with confidence and peace. It's easy to believe the lie that nothing is changing, that your situation is stuck, or that your prayers have been ignored. But that's exactly what the enemy wants, to wear down your faith and make you stop expecting. The truth is far more powerful. God is always working. Just because you can't see the roots growing doesn't mean the tree isn't forming. Your breakthrough is in motion. Your tears have not been wasted. They have been your unspoken prayers, and God has collected every single one of them. He knows the pain behind the silence, the ache behind the smile. Healing is on the way. What was once broken will be restored. What was once lost will return. The delay has a purpose, and the blessing is tailored specifically to your heart's cry. There are moments when you've asked for things in complete solitude. No one knew but you and God. He remembers those prayers, and now he's getting ready to answer. The right people, the right timing, and the right opportunities are aligning. This is not just another season, it's a different one, a divine reset. You're being positioned for something greater than you imagined. You've been behind the scenes for too long, celebrating others while wondering if it's ever going to be your turn. God says your time is coming. You're not forgotten. You are favored. You are chosen. The same doors you once stood outside of will soon open wide. You will no longer be overlooked. You will lead, you will shine, and your story will inspire others. Strength, talent, and value have always been within you, even when the world tried to convince you otherwise. Now that greatness is rising to the surface. You're going to see yourself the way God sees you, as a powerful, capable, and anointed individual called to impact lives. The limitations others tried to place on you no longer apply. You're stepping into your purpose. There's something beautiful about divine timing. Often misunderstood, it comes disguised as delay or disappointment. But when God moves, he does so with precision. Suddenly everything changes. One call, one decision, one encounter, and your life shifts into alignment. You won't have to chase what God sends. It will find you. Through the challenges, you've remained faithful. You've worshiped when it was hard, prayed when you were weary, and trusted when things made no sense. That kind of endurance doesn't go unrewarded. You've passed tests that others didn't even see. Heaven has recorded your perseverance, and now the reward is coming. Your story is about to make sense in ways it never did before. What seemed like random pain or wasted time is being woven together into a beautiful tapestry. Every detour, every loss, every closed chapter served a higher purpose. God's plan always includes redemption. Nothing is wasted. Sometimes God humbles us by denying our immediate desires to give us something better later. You may have tried to force things your way, and when they didn't work out, it felt like failure. But it wasn't. It was redirection. God stepped in and said, "Let me lead." And now you're discovering peace like never before because you've surrendered control. Waiting isn't easy, especially when life feels like it's moving for everyone else but you. But your waiting isn't punishment, it's preparation. The blessing you're about to receive requires a stronger, wiser version of you. And that's exactly who you've been becoming in this quiet season. Your faith, even when it wavered, has anchored you. You've stayed when it would have been easier to walk away. You've believed when others gave up. And because of that, you are positioned for favor. God's promises are not delayed, they're timed. You're closer than you think. In the end, everything will connect. The confusion, the waiting, the heartbreak, the hope. It will all come together to tell a story of God's goodness and your growth. When you look back, you'll realize it had to happen just this way to make you into the person you are. Keep believing. Keep walking. Your season is here. There's a stirring in the atmosphere, a sense that something great is about to unfold in your life. It's not just wishful thinking or hopeful optimism, it's a divine shift. You're being positioned for financial transformation, a breakthrough that changes not only your bank account, but your entire perspective on provision. You've long carried dreams of stability, freedom, and abundance. Now those dreams are starting to take shape in the realm of reality. This shift begins not with external circumstances, but with your internal mindset. Abundance flows to those who first believe they are worthy of it. When you stop seeing wealth as something distant or reserved for others and start seeing it as your birthright, something God desires for you, you become aligned with the blessings that have been waiting to find you. You're not begging for prosperity, you're walking in expectation of it. There's power in declaration. When you speak life over your finances, you create space for change. Speaking words like, I am wealthy, I am favored, and I live in overflow trains your spirit to anticipate breakthrough. Words create atmosphere. They prepare your heart for the very things you once thought were beyond your reach. The more you declare abundance, the more you notice it showing up in opportunities, relationships, and creative ideas. Miracles are often disguised as ordinary moments. A single message, an unexpected call, or a seemingly small encounter could unlock a season of overflow. Don't disregard the small signs. They're evidence that the wind is shifting. Pay attention to the ideas that won't leave you alone, the dreams that keep resurfacing. These are not distractions. They're divine clues. It's not just about money. It's about stepping into the life you've imagined. Free, joyful, generous, and impactful. Picture yourself free from debt, giving without hesitation, and waking up with peace instead of worry. That kind of life isn't fantasy. It's alignment. The more you believe it's possible, the more it becomes your reality. This is not hype. It's preparation for a new level of living. The barriers that once seemed immovable are beginning to weaken. Your past limitations, whether emotional, generational, or circumstantial, do not have the final say. What held you back before will not hold you now. You've outgrown the season of survival. You're entering into the season of thriving. The shift will be undeniable. Your wealth is not just for you. It has purpose. It's designed to flow through you to others. You'll bless families, support missions, and change lives. Not because you were lucky, but because you said yes to being a vessel. This is why financial freedom matters. It's not greed, it's stewardship. God equips those who are willing to give as generously as they receive. The moment you begin to believe in the abundance around you is the moment things begin to change. Energy, ideas, and favor start moving in your direction. You are not invisible to the divine plan. You are not forgotten. In fact, you're being set up for a demonstration of grace that will silence doubt and inspire hope in others watching your journey. What if one decision could start the shift? One change in routine, one bold step of faith, one new perspective. Sometimes the miracle is not waiting on God. It's waiting on your move. Your willingness to act on what you feel inside could unlock something exponential. Don't underestimate what small obedience can release. You've been sowing seeds, whether time, money, or effort, and now the ground is responding. Harvests don't always arrive when you expect them, but they always arrive right on time. Your faith paired with action is creating momentum. This is a spiritual law at work. What you plant with faith, you reap with joy. Comparison steals gratitude, and gratitude multiplies blessing. Stop watching everyone else's path and start honoring your own. What you're walking into is tailored to your capacity and calling. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you're supposed to be for the blessing that has your name on it. Don't discount the divine whispers that wake you up in the middle of the night or the thoughts that burn in your heart all day. Those aren't random. They're direction. You were designed to create, build, lead, and influence. This next level of your life will demand vision and boldness. Embrace the challenge. There's gold in your ideas and strength in your conviction. In this season, your belief system is your greatest tool. Speak as if it's already done. Live as if it's already yours. Wealth, success, and joy don't begin with your bank balance. They begin with your mindset. And when that mindset is fueled by faith, you become unstoppable. Your future self is already thanking you for the faith you're choosing today.